Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan Page, and I just got some new Ohuhu art supplies and I wanted to try them out with y'all. This is the Pastel Sweetness alcohol marker set by Ohuhu. It comes with 48 beautiful pastel colors. It also comes with a paper protector to put behind your coloring pages and 2 swatch cards. First off, this case and the amount of colors and types of colors in this set is perfect for traveling with. I accidentally made a mistake on my swatch cards and I'm super bummed about that, but look at these colors. They are so soft and so pretty. Let's try them out in the coloring book and see how they layer. I also have this Ohuhu portrait coloring book, and it has a lot of really cute pages to color in. This is such a great way to practice coloring hair or skin, even for artists that don't like to do coloring books. Oftentimes the hard part is sketching out or designing a design. But if you just need to figure out how to color hair or skin tones and not have to worry about making the art first, this is a really good tool to use just to be able to quickly lay down the colors and figure out what works, so that you can apply it to your art or coloring books if you're into coloring books. Initially, when I got this coloring book from Ohuhu, I really was worried that the alcohol markers were going to bleed through to the other side of the paper. But this coloring book is made with the double-sided bleed-proof paper, which allows you to freely color on both sides with nothing transferring to the other side of the paper. And sometimes when people advertise marker paper as bleed proof, it still bleeds to the other side. I was actually surprised with this one because it didn't bleed through at all. Now, I do find though that this paper is quite different to blend and color on than regular paper or even bleed proof marker paper that still bleeds through. I find the more bleed proof a paper is, the more difficult it is to blend seamlessly on. I wonder if papers that aren't bleed through allow the ink and pigments to travel and mingle more together because they can move and bleed. And when we use a bleed proof paper, it's not allowing the ink or pigments to smoothly blend together. Might just be me that I'm used to a certain type of paper, and I don't have much experience with this paper, but I've tried like 4 different kinds of alcohol marker paper, and I just keep finding that it's just different. This set also comes with a colorless blender marker, which happens to be one of my most favorite markers. Doesn't really do what it's called, but it is one of my most favorite markers to use. And I found that I've had to buy tons and tons of colorless blender markers for my follow along classes on TikTok. Because I'm constantly teaching my subscribers how to use this marker. So far, I think that these markers are layering really nicely, and that I can use the same marker a couple times to like increase the saturation of the color by layering them. I think they also are doing pretty good at blending. And the only thing that I wish was different about Ohuhu markers was the nib. The nib tends to wear down pretty fast, in my opinion and for my liking, compared to, I don't know, like some bigger brands. I really wish that there was a different kind of nib that didn't fray or get floppy after a couple uses. Ohuhu has come out with a new set trying out a different style nib, and I'm kind of curious about those, and maybe I'll make a video about those because I really am interested to see how those hold up, and if they're good, I hope they put those new nibs on all of the markers. I only know that the marker nibs kind of break down after a month or two of using them because I do have a lot of Ohuhu markers that I've used, so I'm very experienced in using these type of markers in general. I hope that Ohuhu can fix that. But for the price of these markers, I think that the nib holds up as well as what you're paying for. One of the perks of the nib, though, is that you can take it out of the marker and flip it around. Just the brush tip. You can flip it around, and there's a brand new brush tip on the other side sitting inside the marker. So you kind of get two chances to wear the nib down before you have to buy replacements. And Ohuhu does sell replacement nibs for your markers. also am using these new Ohuhu acrylic paint markers in the fine and dot tip. There are 36 colors in this acrylic marker set. It's advertised as high opacity and waterproof. The box says you can use them on things like glass, plastic, metal, stone, wood, canvases, paper, gift boxes, and lots more things. I didn't test the theory if they are waterproof, but it's kind of hard to believe that they would be waterproof because they're water-based acrylic paint markers, and a water base means that they will break down with water. I mean, that's to my understanding. If I'm using alcohol markers and I apply pure alcohol to the marker, it's going to break down the ink and spread it around, and that's kind of what colorless blender is. If you were using water-based markers and you took a paintbrush and started painting over those markers with water, it would break down the colors and move them around on the paper, kind of like watercolor paint. So has anyone tested the theory if these markers are actually waterproof and light fast? For me, I don't need them to be waterproof, so I didn't test that theory. Overall, I am a huge fan of Ohuhu markers, and I think that if you're a beginner or you're just starting coloring with alcohol markers, the pastel sets are the best ones to start with. They have a well-rounded group of colors. They come in a small bag that you can use to carry around places. They're just really versatile, and because they're pastels, you don't have to worry about having darker colors, because what you can do with pastels is layer them and make them darker to a certain extent, but you can potentially, make them darker. If you are interested in getting Ohuhu anything, I have a code you can use on Ohuhu's website. My code is in the caption of this video. And so if you're interested in buying any Ohuhu markers and you want a discount, I can't remember if my discount is 10 or 15% off, but it's something like that. Consider using my code. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Tell me how I can improve. I'm very new to YouTube, and I already know there's so many things that I could fix, but leave a comment. Hopefully you subscribe and enjoy the rest of this video. Bye!